Ready, yeah? Alright. Okay, so everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of Kna Division's Realtor Talk. Right, I'm your host Spencer, and today we are very, very excited to have one of our very young Gen Z realtors in the house. Alright, okay? So Jeremy Ng, everyone give him a round of applause.
Right. Yay. We all love fake claps.
Yeah, no, it's real, okay? So Jeremy Ng, so today we have, as I mentioned previously, Gen Z realtors. So Gen Z, I just found out like 5 minutes ago, Gen Z realtors are actually from 1997 to 2012. So previously, I always thought that millennials was the last batch of classification for age groups, but actually apparently there is a Gen Z. So wow, now I feel old already.
I can tell Spencer is very old because he doesn't know what Gen Z is.
I'm
right
definitely just above Gen Z by a few years only. Okay,
probably Gen A.
Yeah, shut up. Okay, so I think why we have Jeremy Ng here today, right, is because we want to offer some insights as to what a Gen Z realtor does, what a Gen Z realtor feels, and basically probe his brain on the real estate industry.
Yep.
So maybe before we begin, Jeremy, would you want to share with us more about yourself?
Right. So hi everyone. My name is Jeremy. I'm 24 years old this year, and I started this industry just last year. So a little over a year I've been in this industry. I started. You can say this is my first and probably my last job that I'll ever have.
Last job we have, okay?
Last job.
Right.
Yeah. So that clap just broke my train of thought, but okay, it's fine.
Right.
Yeah, I started at 23, and now it's been over a year. It's been one of the most enriching and probably fulfilling job that I ever have, right? So I joined this industry when I ORD from the police force last year.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So right after ORD, I came to Kna and I just signed the paper because I studied real estate in Ngee Ann Poly that time.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. You studied real estate in Polytech. So did you have to take the treacherous REX exams that everyone knows about?
I do not have to, but
we have to cheater. No, yeah.
I took 3 years to get a diploma cert. No.
Oh yeah, 3 years. So in hindsight, actually, he took 3 years to take the cert lah. So
exactly.
he took more time than us.
Yeah.
Right. So true train into the real estate industry,
Yeah.
which is also, I mean, it's crazy. But I'm sure real estate in Poly wasn't your first choice lah. Or as you didn't join real estate in Poly thinking that I'm going to grow up to be a realtor, right?
Oh no, because okay, funny story. I went in Poly through this program called Poly Foundation Program.
Well, what is that?
So that one is normal academic in secondary school.
Okay.
So Sec 4 then must go Sec 5, right?
Right.
Yeah, I didn't go Sec 5.
Okay.
Go Sec 4, if you score 11 points and below, then you can just through train to Poly.
Sec 4 meaning you took O levels.
I took N levels.
N levels, 11 points and below.
Yeah.
You can true train to
Poly.
Poly.
So I through train Poly, I through train real estate.
So your whole life you've been skipping lah. Okay, wow, okay, that's something new. I never knew about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so to bring us back to the question is that you definitely real estate was it your first choice to take in Poly?
It was the only reason why I took real estate business, right? Because there's a business word behind.
Okay,
and
so
yeah.
Okay. So this one is
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Okay, so of course business then it looks like a bit more legit lah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Young people nowadays, I do not know what goes through your mind lah. Okay, so joining real estate in Poly definitely was realtor your okay. When I 长大后 I want to be a realtor. Was
It
it?
has never crossed my mind before.
Okay.
Never.
So why real estate then? Let's brings us to our next question. Yeah. Why real estate?
Why real estate? I think this question boils down to what my life has went through. So maybe I'll start from I've never wanted to be in sales,
right,
or do anything because traditional Chinese parents thinking is like 你长大后你要做 lawyer,
right,
做 doctor, right, or vet.
Right.
Yeah, actually vet was my second choice.
Which let me interject here. Okay, so most people always say, oh, okay lah, be realtor because never study lah, because or don't do well in school. That's why go into sales job ma.
Yeah.
Right. So this is a very brutal question. Is this the truth with you? That's why is it because after uni or after your poly and then you ORD, was there any offers for you to enter any university?
No.
I have
I have an offer at SUSS Law.
SUSS Law, SUSS Law, everyone.
Yeah.
Not. As in, all degrees are good here, but SUSS Law. So you were offered a place.
A placing in SUSS Law after I ORD.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so I was supposed to start the law school this year, January.
Okay.
Yeah, but right before it start, I turned it down.
Turn it down. Okay.
Yeah, I turned down the
Crazy.
degree.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why giving up law? I mean,
yeah.
to most
giving up
parents
law.
out there, right? I think you all will agree with me that law is definitely one of the highly
Right.
favored professions out there,
Yeah.
right? And for a young kid to give up law school, I think that's insane.
Yeah.
That's
To all the
borderline
parents
crazy.
out there, just don't hate me. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm doing myself.
Yeah. So why did you give up law school to
I think
pursue real estate?
Yeah, I think one very simple reason is I like to do things
Right.
myself. Like I don't like to what's that word?
You're not a team player, lah. Okay.
No, what's this nonsense?
Okay. You like to do things by yourself. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think what that means is I don't conform to traditional thinking.
Right.
Yeah. So one thing is I know that I'm young.
Right.
So I can fail.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. You are young, so you can fail. Okay. Okay. What?
I'm able to fail.
Okay.
Right, because I'm young, ma.
Right.
So I think real estate is something. Truth be told, I joined real estate
Right.
because I always see real estate agents have the most, like, the fabulous cars
Right.
and just all the material things that they have.
Right.
And I myself, I love all these things.
Right.
I'm not materialistic, but I really like watches, dude.
Yeah.
I love watches.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So to add in, Jeremy is quite a watch connoisseur, lah. So he
watches.
actually studies what's it called? What's that craft called? Okay, basically he studies about watches, lah. So he's definitely someone who appreciates watches. So which brings us to our next point here, because you mentioned that the reason why you joined the real estate because you were attracted by the glitz and glamour of property agents, right? I think this is something that is very prevalent in today's society. I think property agents, the successful ones, right, definitely do portray an image that it's they're living the high life, lah.
Yeah.
And of course that does attract students like or young people like yourself.
Yeah.
Right. I think, but of course, I think we are here today, as we mentioned on the first episode, is that we're going to give you the cold hard truth about what the real estate industry is, especially for Gen Z realtors, because we've been realizing that there's been quite an influx of Gen Z realtors, right, that wants to join the industry. Yeah. Right. Not that it's a lie and anything, nothing's a lie. I think we are here to educate you guys on behind all this success, it's a tons of hard work. Would you agree with me?
Yeah.
Now that you are almost a year in already?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, back to your story. So you saw the glitz and glamour of realtors, and that got you to join. So how has the actual situation fare from what you saw? I mean, it means joining the industry. Do you think this glitz and glamours comes easy? Right.
If it comes easy, there'll be no other jobs in the world, I think.
Okay. Yeah. It's a good statement. Yeah.
Right. I think a lot of people out there, they always see the good side about our business.
Right.
But no one tells them what actually goes on, right?
Right, for sure.
Yeah. So I think the whole purpose of today is actually to talk about that.
Yes, correct.
Right?
Yeah, that's what today's topic is about. Yeah. To let Gen Z aspiring realtors know on what to expect when you join the industry.
Yeah.
I think because we have Jeremy here because he's a very good example, someone who gave up law school to pursue a career in real estate, and he mentioned something that he can fail. Right? Why he joined real estate? Because he was prepared to fail. As in, not that he's prepared to fail, that's wrong. I mean, he knows that if he fails, he can always go back to whatever he does. Yeah. But I think almost 1 year in, I think that's definitely not your aim, which is to fail here, then you go back, right? This career is not for you to try anyway.
Yeah.
It's a career for you to get whatever successes you want.
Yeah.
And of course, with that said, right, real estate is a career. Yes, you do earn, actually average realtors now, they earn actually about, in market industry standards, okay, just to add in here, it's about $50,000 a year. That's market standard. So if you think about it, right, $15,000 a year, is it really a lot of money? Because we have to handle our own, okay, basically it's purely commission based, okay, and we have to handle our own marketing dollars, we have to run our own sales, we have to spend lots of money into our business. So this really is a small business of our own.
Yeah.
So $50,000 a year, on average, is this very, very high? Right. So that's the question that we want to pose to the viewers out there.
Right.
And at the same time, to a Gen Z realtor, you were mentioning about how that it's not as, what do you say, pleasant as it looks, right? Like the whatever comes from the successes of the realtors that you see, it's actually behind lots of hard work. So
Yes.
maybe you want to explain furthermore on what is this hard work that or what struggles you face as
Right.
when you join the
Right.
industry.
Right. I think one of the main struggle for Gen Z or aspiring Gen Z realtors out there is I joined the industry at 23 years old. Right.
Very young.
So at 23 years old, yeah, thank you. You're very old. Okay.
Okay. Very rude, very rude. We'll cut it out for next season, okay? Okay. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I'm 23 years old. I have no real clients. I do not
for
have
sure.
like contacts
Right.
or anyone like I don't have rich friends
Right.
or anyone that can start me off this career.
And not just rich
Right.
friends, like I don't think you have any friends who are at their
Yeah,
stage of life where
yes,
they are
exactly.
purchasing
Yeah,
a property, right?
Yeah.
Because 23, I think at
Correct.
23, you probably be partying or you
Yeah.
know still be
chasing skirts.
wasting your life away, lah. Okay, not all 23 years, lah. But I mean, at 23, I would think that your focus definitely not on buying houses, lah.
Yeah.
You'll probably be schooling.
School,
Yeah,
yeah.
school for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, so yeah, good point further on. Yeah,
Right. So the hard work comes for everyone. I guess in this industry is finding clients.
Yep.
Right.
Prospecting, yeah.
Correct. Prospecting and the whole point of being young and not knowing what the industry is about.
Yeah.
It takes a toll on you if you don't know what is going on.
Yeah.
Right. So for the first few months, I actually earned
Yeah.
$350.
$20 in first, less than allowance actually. You think about
Yeah, less than my
yeah,
NSP.
Yeah, less than NSP
Yeah,
in 3 months. $100 means divide 30 days, you earn $3 a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Wow. Okay,
Wow.
now you think about it.
Wow.
$3 a day. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Jeremy offers a good insight here.
Yeah.
$350 for 3 months. Why? let me yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, okay, what were you doing for the first 3 months though? Yeah. As a new realtor, what do realtors expect when they join the industry? What will we be doing for the first 3 months? Of course, you won't be the best gauge lah, of course,
Yeah.
of what, but I think you are the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you speak the truth today.
Yeah.
So these first 3 months, what was it that you struggled with?
Basically everything. I
Everything.
struggled with everything in about real estate because I'm new. I'm a greenhorn. I don't know anything, right? And finding clients, even though I managed to find a client.
Yeah.
So I started off this career without having a lot of money
Right.
to start off with.
Right.
Right.
For sure.
I think when I was in NS, I get the pay I spend.
Yeah, okay. And
Yeah.
as per all young people, right? Most
correct.
people, yeah.
So my bank account left like $802. I remember.
$802,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. That's how
okay.
$802 when I started out.
Right.
Yeah, it was a tough time, but for the first few months, all I did was traditional prospecting, which is cold calling. Yeah, so basically just cold calling. I don't even throw flyers because I scared I print flyers that I not enough money to eat.
Yeah,
See?
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Like it's real. It's
Yeah,
it's really
okay,
real
it's
out there.
crazy,
Yeah.
$802, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So all I did was cold calling every day,
Right,
just to find a client.
right.
And to aspiring realtors out there, it doesn't mean that when you find a client, you'll definitely close the deal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. And to be honest, when I cold call, I found tons of clients.
right.
Like a lot of people who are interested in renting
Right.
their place.
Okay.
I started out with rentals, which explained the $350.
Yeah, so the hit rate was pretty high. Like you did get
Correct.
clients,
Yeah,
just that the closure was
Yeah.
little lah to feel.
correct. Yeah. I cold call for the second month in. I finally got someone
Yeah.
who wants to rent her room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was on 20th of October, which is one day before my birthday.
Birthday,
I
correct.
remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you
Yeah.
do remember your
I
closure.
remember, yeah,
Okay,
I
good.
remember.
Right. No wonder.
Because it was the first real money I earned.
Right.
With my blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah,
Literally.
$350.
Yeah,
Yeah, and $350 is a lot, man. Because he mentioned his net worth only $802.
Yeah.
So to close $350 is
It's a
actually
lot of money.
almost a 25% jump in net worth. Eh. So if you think about it, it's a good amount, lah, right? Yeah.
Right.
And then how long was it from there?
How long was
After this $350? Okay, so basically first 3 months to summarize for you, right? You probably were working on your prospecting,
Yeah.
right? And then of course there were a lot of hurdles faced, lah.
Yeah.
And then after that you close your first deal, right? Then along the way, of course, you going through KND's trainings and everything. Definitely that has helped to you in closing
definitely. Closing more.
more deals, lah.
Yeah.
And year to
Consistently,
date, I think you have been this month alone. How many rentals have you closed there? Jeremy is not just doing a rental agent, lah. He has closed sales also.
Yeah.
But I think one thing notable is that there will be shifts in the property cycle throughout a year, right? There'll be months where tenancies pick up placing and everything. And I think these last 2 months, based on your own efforts and of course you in observing the industry, you mentioned before that rentals are picking up
Yeah,
in
it's
this last
picking up.
month, last
Correct.
few months, right?
Correct. So I thought about just this month alone.
Right. This month alone.
This is what, on the 10th of November.
10 days into November.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I closed 5.
5 rentals, guys. 5 rentals. Woo!
Thanks,
Yeah,
thanks,
5 rentals.
thanks.
Okay. Wow.
Right.
How did you get these rentals?
I cold call.
Yeah. Cold call
So
again.
I'm a person that loves cold calling
Right.
because now cannot door knock ma.
Oh, correct. Because of COVID, right?
COVID
Yeah.
ma. So must save distance
Right.
and all this. So I love cold calling. I love the fact that it is your hard work that gets you the result. It
Right.
is what you do in that time frame that you give yourself that you'll be able to get clients.
Right.
So I love the hustle. I love the greed, which is the GRIT, not
Yeah,
the
GIT,
GREED.
not GIED.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Like, realtors sometimes say
Yeah,
things are very
yeah.
scary. GRIT, agreed. Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah. So this month alone, I closed 5
5 rentals in 10 days.
rentals in 10
Which
days.
is once almost every 2 days.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Okay.
Right. And like what Spencer said, I don't just do rentals. The reason why I do rentals, okay, not the reason. I believe that we have to celebrate the small wins.
Yeah.
Right.
Always.
Correct.
Yeah.
And even though sale actually gets you more commission,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Rental is lesser.
Yeah.
But I think that money is still money.
No, for sure. Money is
Right,
still
money is still
yeah.
money. So no matter. So a lot of people out there is when I want to join real estate because I want to earn big bucks.
Yeah.
Like if you have that mindset of I want to earn big bucks, you're probably gonna fail.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Yeah.
You're probably gonna fail because your mindset is earning big bucks.
Yeah.
And maybe $350, $1,000 is not anything that you want. But to be honest, if every 2 days you close a $700 one, that's so 15 times
Yep.
1 month.
Yep.
So 700 times 15 is actually
15 times 7, 35, about 110,005 lah.
yeah.
In a single month lah.
Correct.
Which is actually a very
Yeah.
good for 23-year-old. Because
Correct. It's a very good
23-year-old,
money.
24-year-olds, when you start out in the industry, it's in any job, right? Okay, I would think that the most you can get is probably about $4,000. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think average salary is about ranging from 2,500
Two.
yeah. So 10,005 is compared to 2,200. It's
Yeah.
crazy leaps lah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I think one thing you mentioned also, I want to bring you back, is celebrate the small wins. I think a lot of times when Gen Z, okay, because today's a Gen Z topic lah. Okay, so we get towards Gen Z, right? So when Gen Z realtors come in, of course, one thing you mentioned is that don't join for the money, right? Or when you join because you want to. Okay, most of us, yes, we want a better life out there. Yeah, and that is true, right? Real estate does give you, it's a sales job, and in every sales job you get paid what you work for hard for.
Yeah.
So in this case, as real estate is, yes, you get paid for what you work hard for lah. But at the same time is that as Gen Z realtors, when you enter, most of you do not have much starting capital.
Yeah.
Yeah, and most of you almost start with 0 warm connections.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of back end that Gen Z realtors do not see, is that there's a lot of hard work to build your customer base.
Yeah.
And imagine for an elderly man, a 40, 50-year-old, okay, talking to a 24-year-old. I think the one of the problems that I think that you all might face that you can further explain on is probably trust building. How do clients trust a 24-year-old realtor here?
Right.
So maybe one thing we can add value to today's session, maybe we can share them. Let's say for a 40, 50-year-old client, I'm sure you have, right? You help them offload their houses and everything and plan their asset progression and everything.
Yeah.
What is one thing that you feel that you've done right that an older couple or whatever would trust in you? Yeah.
Okay. Actually, that's a good point. My first sale was actually an elderly couple.
Okay.
At 18C Circuit Road.
18C Circuit Road, which is
18C
just over here, MacPherson only, right?
MacPherson,
Okay, very good. Yeah.
So I got the listing from cold calling also.
Cold calling, okay.
From cold calling
Right,
also. It was an open listing lah.
Right. Open listing meaning that there's multiple agents lah.
Yeah.
Marketing it. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I cold called them and then I actually asked them if I can come down to have a chat with them.
Right.
So over the phone they were really nice. Like,
Right.
oh sure, Jeremy, just come down and we can have a chat lah. So when I was there, I literally got berated.
Berated.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got
Wow.
berated.
What a word,
Like,
berated. Okay.
Yeah. So I remember the guy just told me, you're so young, you don't even have a house yourself. You don't even have a house
okay.
yourself.
He's right lah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right.
How can you sell my property?
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think one thing I think I done right is to be truthful, like to be real and to be genuine.
Yep.
So I just told them like, yes, I'm young. I just started this industry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I started this industry 6 months ago.
Never lie. Always be honest.
Yeah. I started this industry 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm working very hard right now to actually close my first sale.
Yeah.
And to be honest, you're actually my first client that agrees to come for me to come down and have a chat.
Okay. Honesty.
Yeah. So I told him that yes, I'm young, but I'm driven.
Right.
And honestly, I have no client.
Right.
So you're my first client.
Right.
I'll give my all to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Only I'll focus my time
Right,
for
sure.
you, right?
Very strong statements, lah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
truth also. Yeah.
Correct. So basically just tell him how, like, to give chance to someone who's starting out. Everybody deserves a chance, right?
Everyone started out somewhere anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing that I think I've done right is to be really truthful.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to lie, what? You don't have to lie
Yeah.
like, oh no lah, I may look young, but actually I'm 32 years old. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Correct. I mean,
so,
don't have to lie.
yeah.
I think this industry we have a lot of black sheeps lah to say. But I think one thing that you mentioned here is I think for 23, 24-year-old, one thing that all aspiring realtors out there or RES in the making, right, is that always be honest. Yeah, always be truthful to your clients, because at the end of the day, what the client really wants is sincerity and you to be transparent.
yeah.
I think they've had enough bad experiences in the past with shady realtors, and in this new wave of realtors that comes in, right? We are here to eradicate the negative impression that our seniors had, to their clients in the past, lah.
Yeah.
So I think it's one thing they did very well, Jeremy, is that you actually let them know that you are young, you're new, right? You're new and you're gonna focus 100%. And how did they give you a chance then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I sold off their property.
Yeah, in the open listing.
In the open listing.
Yeah. So to reiterate, is in the open listing there's multiple agents selling, right?
Yeah.
So now for Jeremy to even be inducted to sell the property is really very hard. Now to be able to sell it amidst many agents is even
Correct.
难上加难啦.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Good job,
congrats.
Jeremy.
Yeah, good job. Let me
job.
clap for you. Good job. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so really one thing that we are trying to bring across here today, right? Because we are reaching the end of our podcast, is really for you all aspiring RES out there, is that this industry, spoken from a Gen Z realtor, right? To summarize, is that it does give you what you seek for if you work very, very hard. It means whatever that you aim to have always comes with a price, right? And this price is your hard work. And secondly, if you come in with the mindset of you just want to be rich, they will never get there.
Yeah.
Really, because clients know. Okay, everyone knows. We know when someone's trying to close us a deal, right? I mean, when we enter into a shopping place, we know when the salesman just wants to close,
Yeah.
right? So we also won't give them a chance. Right? So same thing. Imagine the biggest ticket item of everyone's life, which is a property.
Yeah.
Right? Why would a owner give you the chance?
Correct.
So some learning points to take away here is really to be honest, to be sincere, and be transparent, and know that this industry, as a Gen Z, come in with the mindset that it's not going to be a breeze. I always tell everyone that if it was easy, everyone would do it, right? But the truth is, it's not. Why are there so few entrepreneurs out there, and why is the 80-20 rule? Why does 20% of the world hold 80% of the world's wealth? It is really like that, because 20% does things differently from the 80%. Yeah. So this industry is really, it's not easy lah, right? It's not easy. I think Jeremy can fully support me on this. Yeah, it's definitely not an easy industry to come in. But if you choose to come in, be sincere, be transparent, and just be driven, and know that it's not easy, and work hard for your clients. Anything to add on to this before we end off?
Just, I think to aspiring Gen Z realtors, right?
Yeah.
Is what I feel is, if you want to do something or whatever, you can choose to be whatever you want. Right? You just have to work really hard for it.
Right.
Like what you say, right? Like work really hard. If you work hard for it, it will come.
Yeah.
It may not come as soon as you like, but one day it will come. This is what I always believe in.
Yeah.
Like, my time is not here yet, but my time will come.
Yeah.
So I think the mindset shifting is very important to a lot of people out there.
Actually, that's very crazy mindset from a 24-year. It's like, I think what he mentioned is like hang zu zhuang yan. Every industry, be a cleaner, you can be the best cleaner in the world and you still get paid good money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So coming from a 24-year-old, yes, your time has not come yet, of course. Yeah. But at the very least, that if you keep, I think really success is really just focus plus consistency, and that's what gets you what you seek for, end of the day. And in the case of real estate, is really just be sincere to your clients, and that's something that we preach across to everyone that we meet, right? Yeah. So okay, wow, deep conversation today. I think we have a good insight to what a Gen Z aspiring realtor would expect joining the industry. If you want to find out more, right, about what Kna divisions can bring for you, or to learn more about the industry, of course, you can always DM us or PM us or reach out to us in the comments below, and we'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. All right, anything add on, Jeremy?
I think that's all for today.
That's all right. Jeremy, maybe you want to shout out your Instagram handler so for people to know about you.
Follow me, guys. I need followers.
Yeah.
So like,
You need followers, okay. Okay, you better work harder, okay? Come, what's your handler?
Jeremy
Mm-hmm.
Ng NG
NG
underscore JW.
JW. Jeremy Ng underscore JW.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my Instagram.
Alright, guys. If not, that's the end of today's Kenny Neo Division's Realtor Talk. Alright, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Okay, guys? Bye-bye.
Bye.